Okay, rainy morning, but everything is all now done on the outside. So put in the new stone patch across the front. There's that. Got that all done. And the chickens are out there. And they got down the backside now. So I'll put in that whole extra extension off to the side there. And the back. And I went ahead and put in another board like I did on the other side across the front there, so that's done now. All the stones in. And along this side, across the front. And there's Vader doing his thing in the morning. And so there's the front. Come out pretty good. And like I say, I added this down here where it used to not be. Dug that out, put that one in as well. So it's all set. Put her little solar panel up there for her camera that's on the inside right over there, and so it's all done. The outside's all done, so looks good. All right, so just the basic outside frames done. This board right here is gonna have to be dug down. It's not level. All the other ones are level. This board back here is going to be coming out because this area is going to change where all the rock is. That's going to be one big open area, and it's going to be joined to the coop in between here. It's going to kind of be joined, and this area is going to be all closed in when it's all said and done. So this pole's not concreted in yet, and like we say, this is going to come out. This pole's not concreted in yet. I ran out of concrete, but this one's concreted in right there, all the sides. Got this one all concreted in, all the sides. This one's concreted in. I got all the sides. And then this one, where that has got to be dug down to be even. But this one's all concreted in. And this will have to be dug down because this is where the door is going to be, so it's not level with everything else. So it'll have to be made level. But and then be more support to go across the top, more support on the sides. Like I say, this is just the basic frame. So when I get the metal siding, I'll figure out exactly how we're going to go, and basically I'm going to tee them across. There'll be one flat, and then the one on the bottom be long ways just for strength. So all the way down. So we'll try that, and then I'll space them to where the metal siding goes up on the top. So, and then around here there'll be fencing like that chicken coop. This will all be black. And then once we figure out the roll size of where the bars need to go across the center, we'll make those as we go once we figure that all out. But yeah, so at least got some concrete in there, so this can start setting up. I'm on the poles. I'll go after work tomorrow, get 4 more bags of concrete. That should be enough to finish this off. And then once I give it a little while to set, then I can start working on the rest of it. So it's coming along. We'll have a pretty nice area here pretty soon. Alright, got the last of the concrete done today. Got that one board out. Poured that concrete, this concrete, and that concrete, added in this post and put it up. And then doubled up the 2x4s around there, and around the cross at the front, did all that. Got that buttoned up. I still got to dig that out, but yeah, coming along. Got this, so I'll be able to attach this part to that black post there, and it'll kind of taper up with the roof. And same over here. it'll be able to, this whole, all this gravel and this board will come out. And then this whole area will be opened up here as well, plus this 10 by 20. So, got it pretty close to being able to get the supports for the metal roof that's going to go on it soon, and then get the door done, and then start getting the chicken or whatever, the wire, the heavy duty wire like that. Heather knows what it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but start getting that stuff up there, and do a grass box. There's going to be a grass box in here for them, and yeah, so be able to take it easy for a couple of days now that I got all the stuff that I wanted to get done. So we're in there, and this thing's up. What's set up for pretty. It's even as big and wide out as these are right now. It's really nice and sturdy, so pretty happy for that. So okay, worked on the chicken coop run all day. It's getting really close now to being able to start doing the put in all the bars across where this is going to mount to, which is the hardware cloth. Chickens all sat and watched me all day, didn't y'all? Yep, they're all there chilling, looking for that. Started doing the attachment on here, and there'll be a couple more boards going up high. Just didn't get to that, and I got to get all this rock out of there because that'll all open up. It'll attach onto this. So this right here is going to be the door, and just didn't get to finish this. The game's getting Michigan's getting ready to come on, so getting I got working on putting everything away to get ready to watch the football game. So this will be the front. This is going to be covered right on there with a wood panel, and then there'll be a paneling down at the bottom too, and then the hardwood cloth will go in the middle of these, and it'll get stapled there. Did it all the way around and in the back, so I'll put all that in. Yeah, it's coming along. It's really getting really close to being done, actually. I'll do the roof here probably near the end of the month. I got some vacation time coming, so we're going to put that on then. But we're going to, now I got this pretty much all set up other than this one part right here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this because it's a little higher in the back than it is right here. I might just go ahead and stay with the front or the side. I think I'm just going to stay with the side and kind of tie it in. It might not be too far off, but it's going to be a little bit lower on that side than it is on the front. So, which ain't the end of the road. Got all the other stuff to line up okay, which I wasn't even trying to do, but it did. So that works. But yeah, so she's going to have a nice big oversized door right in here. This will be the door. And then that's the back side. And then I'll put some more of those pieces, the top pieces on it as I go, so I see where I got to put them for the metal roofing that's going to go on there. So yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I worked probably 10, 11, I don't know. I started around 10 o'clock today. It's almost 8 o'clock now, so worked about 10 hours on it today, getting it all finished up, or getting some stuff done on it that I needed to finish up, let's put it that way. So yeah, it's coming out pretty good. Looks pretty good, I think. And chickens are going to be super excited when they get this thing, and they get to run in there. Like a whole bunch of room, but for chickens it's pretty good size. So I got some more done. Heather's doing the painting. I'm not painting, but I got one of the panels put on. Still got to paint down there, but got all the framing done for around the door. Got most of it framed up how it's going to connect right here. So that's done, and then concentrating on painting on the inside too. So that's all done. She's got most of all that done. That's painting's done up to that point. So she got a good amount of the paint done on the inside today. So kind of squeeze through here real quick while I still can. There's the chickens. They're looking at this. They're saying, "Hey, I can see So that kind of gives you a look from that end down there. And there's that. That overlaps. I already got these pieces cut. We'll put the hardware cloth in here when we get a chance. And there's that. So when this is all said and done, there's going to be cut panels that are going to go down over top that stuff too. So it's not really super necessity right there to get every little nick and cranny in. Actually should have painted that before we put the hardware cloth on, but it is what it is. So it'll be covered. But yeah, that's where we're pretty much getting out. We're going tomorrow to get the metal roofing for this. So we'll have the poles to go across the metal roofing. Then I got a couple square steel posts that go in the center to kind of give bracing in the center once it all gets up. Just keep it from bowing or anything. So, and got the door handle for the door. But yeah, coming along. Hopefully by the end of the month, this thing will be. The chickens will be running around their new play area. Okay, so we got more done on Heather's chicken coop run for her chickens. Chickens keep watching it get built. They're like, hey, let us in there, let us in there. We're ready to go now. The ladies and Vader, the boy, he's ready to get in there. So she got that done, but this will all have to be dug out right here because that's going to be attached. But she got a lot of the painting done on the poles. Some of the outside and the lower still needs done. But got some of the boards that's going to hang the metal roof on painted. And then we got this end down here done today. Hardware cloth and the boards put up and fastened in. But they say, yeah, they're like, yeah, let us in there, let us in there. But yeah, so inside here, back to this side. So the back is it's like that. And then I got that hung today. And Heather put the hardware cloth up. There will be panels that go over top this stuff. They'll be down at the bottom, and there's still going to be a panel down at the bottom that goes over top of that as well, all the way around. But we got this side done today. And then down the front, got the one overhang piece up, and this still needs to be painted in a certain spot still, but mostly painted. So yeah, it's coming out pretty good. Paint matches really good. So, which is the same paint coat, so it should. But yeah, paint's matching the coop that's already there, so it's gonna look like it goes together. But yeah, definitely getting this thing close. Should be able to start once I get these panelings put up across the back up here, and then on the side here, then I'll be able to start on getting the metal roof put up. So the chickens are excited. They're like, yeah, let us in there, let us in there. They like to play with that little ball. They're funny. So yep, but we're looking forward to the chickens being able to have this extra space to be able to move around in. So they should be pretty happy when it's all said and done. It's a nice little run for them, nice little area. Okay, so got Heather's door. It's not 100% finished. Like, this still has the hardware wire needs to go up, hardware cloth needs to go up, or whatever the hell you call it. But got her door made and mounted. It's gonna have to come back down because I'm gonna have her paint it and then I'll put it back up. But and the handle will be somewhere in here, and there's a little ledge right there. Those gotta be tightened all the way down. I'm gonna take those back off so she can paint them. But it's gonna be the same kind of handle that's over here with a latch on the back side that kind of locks as you turn the handle. So it'll lock on the back side of this there, and then there's screws up and down all the way there. So but yeah, should come out pretty good right there. So we got that. I got that done today. Had Heather stand on it for me so I could get it as nice and straight as possible, but it fits, it shuts nice and easy, perfect gaps all the way around. So there's that. And we got on the back side here, I actually already got these pieces. There'll be a piece of wood that goes in here, a panel here, and then here, and then there, and they're just like down there. So we got those. She just got done painting those. So those are painted, they're dried. So I'll be able to hang them pretty soon. We'll be able to put the hardware cloth on down here. I still got to mount another one of these for the panel to mount onto on there for the corner. I got that cut out, it's drying, but we got those. We got the hardware cloth on the side done the other day. So there it is right there on the side. So I'll give you an idea. And then down here, so there's that, goes all the way down. So like I say, we'll get this backside, get the hardware cloth or whatever the hell they call it there up. I'll put the other little attachment up there, and we'll put the panels up, and then most of everything there will be done. I'll just have to panel, take this down. She'll paint this door, and like I said, I'll make a panel for this, a panel for up here. We're just going to panel this whole thing right here. And I got to make another panel there, so I got to get those done. And then as soon as those are cut out, I'm off. I took vacation. A long time I wasn't planned for this, but I took vacation time. So I got 4 days off coming up at the end of the week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So the metal roof should be on it. I'm going to work on doing that. She's getting more of the boards there I'm going to need across the top. They're getting painted right now and drying. So she got like 10 more in there that needs to be painted or needs to dry. They'll go across the top. So I'm going to start getting the metal roof on it hopefully this weekend. So, but yeah, this is where we're at. Not coming out too bad. It's getting close. The chickens, like I say, once I get all that stuff done, then I'm saving the digging the rocks part and all this out for absolute last, because once I do that, the chickens will be exposed. So I want to be able to finish it right when it's done. Get the boards cut for the bottom and on both sides and all that. Put the hardware cloth and be done. So, but yeah, it's real close now. Real close. Okay, just got done finishing up pretty much the rest of the paneling outside of just going over top some of these boards once we get the hardware wire up over here. But her door, I put her door handle in for her today. So her door is shut right now and open. It latches on the back side, and there's that. So now the hardware cloth can get attached to that, and that door will be done. But got the rest of her paneling done out here. It just needs to get painted to match everything else. So not too bad. So there's that. And go in here real quick. On the inside, we got the hardware cloth down here done yesterday and put up. And there's the inside over there. Got that one little panel right there done. There's the inside. She just has to paint. And then once she gets the stuff painted, hardware cloth, and then now we'll be on to the roof. So, pause this for a minute. Okay, there's the back side. And still got board to put in on that. She got her paint done. And it didn't come out too bad. So the rocks will be able to come up here pretty quick. But there's that. Her extension off over there. Of course, right here. And then on over to this side. And down the front. So getting really close now. Almost to the roof. Okay, so got over half of the top of the roof. Braces in place. And this is how they're going to go on right here. Basically they're flat on the top, give me something to screw into for the roof panels, and then underneath They're all angled like that. These are nice and strong that way, and then they got the brackets on both ends right there. And so I got all these done, and these are so strong that I can literally hang from the middle of these and they don't even bow. So that's what I was after. I wanted it nice and strong. And now it's getting ready. I can get the metal roof on up to this point right here, and then I gotta space it out. This is all I got ready yesterday. Was able to get ready yesterday before we ran out of light. But yep, getting ready to put the metal roof on from here down, and then once I get that part in, then I'll get this made. And the goal is to have this roof done today. So we're gonna get on it right now. But yeah, there we go. Okay, got most of the roof done. Didn't quite get it done today, but now this overlap I'm going to take, once I get it all on, I'm going to take that overlap that's that far out, won't stay that far. I'm going to cut that off after I get it all done. I'm just going to cut it off in one shot. That way it's easier, lines up straight. But we got to this point in here. So all the rafters, or I should say roof supports, whatever the hell you want to call them. I'm not a carpenter. But all these are done up to this point where the radiant barrier is hanging. So this little part right here is open. I got 4 more to put up tomorrow to finish this little section off right here. And then the roof will be done. But to there, it's all done. They're all braced in. They're strong. They can hold my weight. Matter of fact, I was crawling across the top of this thing, putting them up, so I know if it can hold my weight, it's going to have no problems as far as anything getting on it. But I'll tie this little section in too, but down there. So this will be tomorrow's project. But yeah, it didn't come out too bad. Door shut. So and take a look from the front. Right there. And like I say, get that one little section done tomorrow. But not too bad. All the way down. So, and then up to that point, there's no more screws. The other that passed right here. That's the last set of screws. And yeah, so we'll have a roof on it tomorrow and be really close to being done now. So really close. Okay, so the top of the main metal roof is done. Got cut the edge off there, left a little bit of an overlap down, but that's all done. I'm going to put some more. I got to put some more screws in, like up in the front, in between the centers, just to give the front plenty of secureness down. Got a side trim piece put on this side. Obviously, they can't go on the other side because of the door. Now I have to finish it. I only had time to get one part of it up there, so there will be a back piece going on down here that will overlap that one and mount in the center. But so that's the back side right there. But like I say, it'll cut one in where this is. It'll go underneath that. That way I get the holes right, and then it'll overlap the other one and be in right there. You want the outer to overlap the inner. So yeah, that's all in. Cut that down shorter all the way down. Did that today. So at least as of right now, I ran out of time for doing the center part, so I'll have to work on that at another time. But as though the main roof, other than that little trim piece, is done all the way. Turn the light on right there. So that's in, and then it goes all the way down. Got the vapor barrier in, and yeah, now fix get this part done at another time, but that's the inside. Oh yeah, it's main roof is done. Who's that? Who are the girls?
Brats.
Brats, okay. Rubber ducky boots.
Chicken boots.
Chicken boots. So the door is getting close. Okay, so for the most part, the roof is done. I got a couple little edge trimming things to do. And I'm going to put, there's going to be a board that's going to mount on the top of that lip on the back side where the gray is, right down there. There's going to be a little trim board that's going to mount at the top. But I got the centerpiece put in. Got the top piece crossed. Crossed up top. It's kind of hard to see right there, but it's crossed. And then we'll go over this back side. Quick. Okay, got the trim piece done on this side. So that's all done, and then I also got that other side done. So that's done. So now the only thing I got to do is dig this stone out right in here. That stuff I got to be digged out, and then I'll put in the last little bar for there, and then we'll put the chicken wire on both sides and the door on. She's got some heavier duty staples that we got to pound in the backside of that. She was using the staple gun to put it on the door just to make sure. Now look at Vader. He's getting that chicken right in the middle of that video. Go boy, go! There you go. That was quick. But yep. But yeah. So. But it's really basically. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow or Sunday this should be open to the chickens, at least to where they can go out there and run around. So it's that close to being done. So there's other stuff to do, but you know, like I say, they'll be able to at least utilize it. And then actually the edges didn't come out too. I wasn't really trying to line it up like that when I did it, but it actually lined it up pretty good. So looking at the other side, the other side's not too bad either. Pretty. The lines are pretty close. So, but yeah, it like I say, get the door, and then on in here now when this is out, I mean it's going to have a big little open room right there. I put the panels in on there to be able to derive what there's the inside there with the vapor barrier, and the top the vapor barrier there. And then the panels, like I say, this is all done pretty good. I've got some screws I'm going to put on in between these ones on the very edge just to hold it so nothing can try to get up underneath there. Because in between, this does raise up a little bit. So I'm going to go and put a screw in the middle of each one of these panels all the way down on both sides. Like I say, just to make sure nothing can get in here. You know, like work its way up and pry its way in. So just to play it safe. But and this is just a leftover piece of wood. But yeah, it's pretty much almost ready. Thank you. I'll be glad when it's all done. I still got to put the trim pieces that are going to go over top that, and then there's going to be a bare border that's going to go around, and then we got rock to go around. You know, like the other. It'll be all set up like that when it's done. But it's all stuff that can kind of be worked in. So. But yeah, it's almost ready for the chickens to be able to get in it. Can't wait to get a video of them getting to check it out for the first time. So, okay, so it's not done, but it's done enough that the chickens are going to be able to go in it. So everything's up. She got this done today. The chickens are all lined up. We're gonna go in there and turn them loose here in just a second. Go around the back side. Still working on this where the gravel's gonna be in, but that's all in now over there on that back side. So we're gonna pause this. Okay, we'll let Heather do the honors. This is her her thing here. Heather's going to let them out.
All right, guys. Come on. Come on, chicken, chicken, chicken. Come on. Come on, guys. Come. It's okay. Come on. Come on.
And there they come to their new
Come on.
coop run. Oh, they're finding grass right away. They're all like, oh, grass is out here.
Come on, Midnight. It's okay. Come on, babies.
So the chickens are able to get into the run. They have a little bit of time. And they're all excited. Look at me, Heather. I just took a picture with it when I was doing the video.
My loves, what do you think? Hello, chicky chickies.
And they're getting to be in their run.
What you calling them, Vader? Hey, chicky chickies.
What's up, Vader? And they get to all that grass and
Are you going to eat some or are you trying to take it to somebody? Here you go. Hello.
they're gonna actually stand up in here. So yeah, they get to come out here and enjoy this new area to be able to do something. All this time to finally get them to this point.
Right.
Still got stuff to do, like we're gonna put a perch, wants to be a perch or something over here, and she's gotta move stuff around. And there's gotta be a barrier. I gotta finish this barrier that's gonna go out here around with rock, like the other stuff. Gotta move it out there. There's trim pieces to do on the outside. So it's not like to the point where they can just be in here unattended. But like if we're home, they can be in here now. So, but yep, they are happy to get to that grass, ain't they? What you girls and boys think, huh?
You're not gonna let me touch you? Why are you being mean to me? Hey, chicky, 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 chicky. Hello.
Okay, so they're out here right now. I'm getting ready to go out, but I dug in. They have solar power out here, but they will have power. I'm in the process of doing that. I'm going to put that over here and run it into these, so when it comes wintertime, she'll be able to have like some kind of a safe heater out here. I think a radiant heater or something like that you were going to get.
If we need it, yeah.
Yeah, if we need it. So if we need power from the house, and if we actually need more power to power something, we're going to have it. I figured since I might as well get the line dug in. So I dug that line out there, and then I'm going to concrete a post in right there to be able to plug it in right out there. That way it doesn't get in the way from mowing and stuff like that from here on out. So, but yep, we got that. I got that put in today. So like I say, I got more to do with that on in here, but chickens are out.
Midnight.
Looking, and Heather got all her chickens laying eggs as of today. She got her first egg from the one that wasn't laying, didn't you?
I did.
So, all right. So now there's there. I'm going to set up something up here for this door to be able to prop up so the wind don't blow it. You know what I'm saying, into something. But I'll make something for you for it. So, and this one's my chicken, Vader, right there, and I got two other ones. And Vader, oh, he's doing the video all the time. And
Such a dirty boy. Such a dirty boy.
Okay, getting closer. Heather got this the hardware cloth down on the bottom just to keep anything from being able to go right up to the edge and dig under. There'll also be rock put around, and I'm also going to bring this out a little bit further. But she got that done all the way around. I got the bottom trim done today and some of the side trim. But the bottom trim is done all the way around. So got that done today and down the front. Also, I don't got all the corn, like she wants me to do these poles right there, so I'm going to cut some pieces out for the two poles there. But I also I got the corner trim done there. And I got this little trim piece done to the door so it looks right. I actually got the ones that go on top here cut out. I have to cut out the two on the sides here. I'll have to do that another, probably tomorrow. That'll all be done. And I'll probably do these two little pieces. But got this all the way done down the front here. And got this corner piece trimmed done. And that one done. And the one on the side. And then the ones for the back corner are drying. But I got the base done, and then like she's got the hardware cloth, but I got all the rest of the base done on the bottom there, and cut in and drilled in, and I got the piece that goes up top done. I just got to do a few pulls down here, so I got almost all the trim done. So this corner's trim pieces, they're like that. They're the paint's drying on them right now. So, but yeah, that's done. And then I'm going to pause this and get inside because the chickens are all right by the door because they think I'm going to bring them something to eat. But I'm going to show you I got the electrical done, or most of the electrical done. Okay, on the inside, I ran that up there and got that box put in. And as you can see, the post over there where to be able to plug it in is right there. But I'm going to build like a little top piece around that to cover it up a little more than what it is. But I got to put a couple things to be able to add a couple braces in. But got that, the conduit run for that. And then over here, got the conduit run there. And there's going to be a plug that's going to come down here some way. I'm just not sure how far it's going to have to come down yet because she's going to have heated water thing. So I got that put up there. And then on the back side of that, that runs into the inside in there. So there'll be a box there as well, but got that ran and wired up. Like I say, that there's the security camera, but that on, she's got to put a little touch-up paint around where I had to drill that out. But yeah, I'll put like a little, I'll put in like a little board up there somewhere to secure it there, but it's secured right there. So got all that done. That way there's going to be power in each spot that can be accessed, and I could put like I just got to take that off and a little cover out, and I can run conduit anywhere I want in here with some wire. But yeah, got that done. So yeah, there's Vader and there's all the other girls. They're really loving this this run that they got. They've definitely having fun. So but yeah, got it all set up. And then when I did that outer lip there, we made it so it's a little bit extended up. That way it just helped keep, because she'll end up having sand in here, and we're going to do like a grass box over in here, but there'll be that just to help keep you know, sand in here a little bit more. So because that's one of the things about this one, the way they did it, it just is not as good. So something about doing it yourself, and you can custom make what you want. But yeah, this thing's coming along. And the outside will be pretty much done here, and then I'll be able to get on working on filling in the rock and doing the border on the outside really soon now. So and then after I get that done, then we'll be able to start adding things that Heather's got for the inside of this thing. But yeah, chickens are really enjoying themselves. They love it in here. They got plenty of room. So that's one thing about makes me sick is I watch people that have animals outside, and they have them in such a shitty ass cage, or don't give them no room, like dogs. It makes me sick when I see a dog, you know, somebody's got there on a chain or something with nowhere to run, or it doesn't do anything with it. You know, I don't care if these are chickens or not. They're an animal. You are a person. If you're going to have an animal, you should be responsible to give that animal what it needs. And if you don't, you shouldn't have an animal at all. Even if these are chickens, I don't care. I don't treat anything any different. Like, you know, this is nicer run than most dogs get. So, but that's how I see it. That's how we are. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they're chickens or not. They're still an animal. They're my animal. I'm going to do everything I can to try to make sure that they have a nice area you know, to be able to be in. And we're also going to have tarps put on this for the winter. Clear tarps on the outside. We're going to set it up so that way it helps block wind. Keep these guys nice and as warm as possible. The inside of the coop, it's insulated, you know what I'm saying? So just a bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying, that little extra, you got to go the extra mile if you're going to have animals. You should. If you can't, you shouldn't have them. That's how I feel. So Okay, got more done on Heather's chicken coop today. We got the base trim put in. I got the little trim piece there put in. I got some of the corner trims put in. She wants me to do a trim piece right up here, so I will do there, but I got the center trim done. And she got the, Heather got the hardware cloth put all the way around. Got this corner done. Got the side piece over here done. We got the border done around over here. And then the border done around the back. This trim piece is cut, but it's drying. I got to cut up a few more, but got all that done right there. So I'm going to pause it real quick. Okay, got her piece out here where she's going to plug in her power right there. I got a few more things to button up on there. But got the conduit there ran up and around. And then we'll pause real quick. And then in here, got the conduit ran down there. Junction box. That also goes on the other side of the into the there. Got that done. There's gonna be a plug over here. We're just not sure how long that needs to go done, but yeah, chickens are pretty happy. They're loving this new run, and it's getting closer and closer and closer to being done. Okay, got the rest of the trim done on the sides, so like the corner trim, all that done. Bottom trim's done yesterday. Some gray pieces. Got the trim done around this. That is done. So I'm still going to move this and add gravel out a little bit. There's a barrier that's still got to go down, but got the trim pieces across the front done. They go over top these center pieces right there. So those are done. Right there. Right there and there. And got the corner done yesterday right there. Side, and got that side done, and got the back done as well. So that trim pieces that go over top these boards right here are all done, and around that. And the chickies are loving what they got going on here. So I got trim to put across the top and the back side on both sides there. And then most of the trim at that point will be done. So yeah, and then I can start working on moving this rock around here. I put grass killer down around here. I'm gonna do that around that and get the barrier done, and this thing will be pretty set on the outside. Okay, starting to work on the perimeter now. Got some of the stone put in. Got to shoot that little bit right there with grass killer. This is going to end up, I'm just going to get, if we're going to get a bunch of these 1-inch stones, I'm going to put sand down on it, level it all out, and we're going to make that. I put her on both sides of the door, a metal strip. That way it protects the corner of the wood there. So I got to pull this wall out here. I'm going to move it down. But this part's going to be open when you come through here because there'll be a wheelbarrow and stuff like that, and it's going to be too hard to go up over top that. So I got to pull this side out instead of make it even all the way down there. And then I'm going to actually put one of these little boards. I bought some boards to go and to raise the sides on both of those, like we did this, to keep the sand from coming out. Okay, this is the back side right here. It's actually the front, but it's the back side. But got the boards in. These are just an extra board for now that I'm going to need a little bit later, so I just got there so it stays good. But it's got some stone in there. But that's how it's going to be. I got to shoot some grass killer down this side, but got that done. So yeah, it's coming along. All right, so just got done putting this. So I made her a nice concrete brick step out there for her coop. This side I'm still going to come out. I was going to come out, just don't have time to do it. But I got this side done now. And then, so step up on it. It's the door opens all the way. Clear is good. And that's got plenty of drainage underneath it to keep anything from raising it up, let's hope. So, and then I also started where the other door was, where that grate was. I put sand in there for, smoothed it out. So, because that way That way save her a little work later. So there's that. But yeah, so not no bricklayer or anything, but it didn't come out too bad. Give her something nice to step out on, plenty of room, and got that done. And I'll keep going around here. So as that comes out, like I say, where this grass is up to about where that'll all be extended out that far all the way down. There's the back. And got her back all done. And around the side. And around the front. It's all done. On her barrier. Once some of these gravel packed down a little bit, I might add a little bit more. It just depends on what it really needs. But yeah. So it's almost done. Almost. Okay, so windy day today, but I went ahead and so I'm getting ready to already cut the grass way down and put grass killer on everything and let it sit and dry. Went ahead and dug out this side over here down to the metal grate, because you can kind of see over on the other side how it doesn't have a lip, and the ones that I put in over there on the other side, you can see in the front has a little lip up, this little extra piece right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, make that correction on this now. So I dug that out and put that little lip in there, and now I'm going to start putting the rock in this. But we got a pretty windy day, but the antennas up there are still doing okay, even in all the wind. Chickens are liking the run, so they're kind of over here by me watching me see what I'm doing, and make a quick video. I'm going to move this rock, get some wheelbarrows, and I got some stone to bring over here. So I'm going to have this side done today, and then not sure if I want to get into there because I got a security camera for the inside. There's already 2 security cameras in this already, one inside the coop and one inside the little run that they're in now. But we got one that's solar powered, a Eufy cam that spins around, like you can move it around, so she'll be able to see all the sides with it. So I'm probably going to install that instead of digging out the other side today. So yep, that's what it's getting close to. This will be all done here today with a rock at least.